Sorry. Yes, I'm behind. But microphone works, right? It should. It says it's working. Hi, Bodil. Hi, Frido. Lynn. What are you guys? What are you talking about? To everybody who is watching this live, hi. Please chat and do all the stuff that we need to do. I'm a little bit out of practice. I haven't done this for 4 years. Yeah, it feels like 4 years, but it's 4 weeks, not that long. Hi, Chamsa. Hi, Judy. Where was I? Putting on my iPad. So I see all your comments. If you are not watching this live, make sure be aware that I'm talking to people that are chatting with me, and you can enable the chat. You can read along, but you cannot chime in. So next time, be on time. Let me close the door real quick. Because people in my living room, and they will just make sounds, and we don't want that. Hi, Susan. Hi, Joyce. So that's why I'm saying hi to everybody here. And also, my iPad is not signed into Google anymore. Maybe we can do it without it. Let's see. Working. Cool. Yeah. So I've been, okay, lots of things. I've been to Germany, got really sick, so didn't have much of a vacation, but I was at least sick on my mom's couch. That's the only good thing about it. Didn't get to see all the people that I wanted to see, so sorry. Hi, Steffi. What else? It took me a while to recover. You know, COVID, that old thing. Then I had my spinner sale, and it's still going. So Love Sale 15 gives you 15% off and free shipping in the US. It's gonna last until supplies last. So there's a few left. Hurry up if you don't have one, if you need one. So that took a lot of time. Took a lot of work too. And I haven't painted much. I have paint mixed up. And I did one that I would like to show you, but I have no idea where it is. Oh, it's hanging on the wall. This guy. So this is just a test of the new Piggy colors, and one of those is for me, and it's this guy here. It's called Cottontail, and it's a silver. It's more a gray that sparkles, so I guess it's a silver. And then this guy here is Vinyasa. This is for Sarah Taylor. Minimal sparkle, same as that's why they go so well together. And this is Gilded. Yellow, like a graphite. Well, it's hard to tell. Everybody calls their colors a certain thing. Let me get the graphite. This is Amsterdam's graphite. And I think this is a little bit lighter. It's more neutral on this guy. In the package, it looks very, almost purplish, but you don't see that once it's on the canvas. Oh, right, I need to check back on my iPad so I can see your... Oh no, Lulu. Everything that, oh man, respiratory stuff is, yeah, I swear by thyme. I eat it, I inhale it. Thyme is great. Hi, Patty. I just emailed you. I was so behind. And, okay, so, I don't know if you noticed, but my brain is a little bit ADHD. So, I have a lot of red shiny balls. And as much as I try to do the business side of this as good as I can, I suck at it. I really do. And I miss emails, I miss comments, I miss texts. I sometimes read texts and then think, okay, yeah, noted. I will get back to you later because I'm somewhere in the store or something. Out of my brain. Not gonna get back at you whatsoever. I apologize. I just got, well, it's my 3rd or 4th year of having a bullet journal, which is basically writing down everything that's in your brain so you won't lose it. Thing is, it's really hard to... I do good the first 3 months and then I lose it. Not physically lose it. I mean, I still have the book. Set up a new one. Wrote down every Monday, look for missed mails and comments. I hope I can, now that I said it out loud, I'm kind of determined to do it. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Where was I? That painting, I showed you that painting. Then there is all those paints that I have left over from that painting. And I want to do something similar. So I wanted negative space. It worked. The steel part might be a little bit too much, but I'm loving all this. And I'm gonna do this again. Same colors, but I will add some fluorescent magenta because fluorescent magenta. Oh, left to my pegboard, this guy. You know, this is the old one, and I don't know if you, I mainly share that on my Instagram, where and I'm not ready yet to show you how I do it. I have a Patreon video, and the piece Tundra has it now, where I started diving into stencils and spray paint and gold leaf and changing a pour up. Once I feel more confident, I will let you know. Maybe it's worth checking out my Instagram for those tiny little reels. Nothing educational or so. Oh, hi, Bill. Excuse me. Apfelschorle, Freunde, Apfelschorle. Best thing ever. Okay, let's just paint. Like I said, I'm rusty. Let me check my paints first, because those are weeks old. Should still be fine, and we don't need much. So my new recipe, you all know it's no varnish anymore, which makes it hard to thin out a paint. Usually I would just use varnish to thin it out. Oh, this one is better. Now I'm debating. I tried the GAC 100 and that works. I'm just not sure to what extent you can put that in and make it, excuse me, Opretholde. Still work. Guys, I want to sit on the couch. That was a goober. So I have my teal. This seems fine. Thick wise. So I think I will really just mix up the paints that I will need in future, hopefully. Because, yeah, like I said, it's hard to thin them down now. I'll work on that though. This is aquamarine. I like it, but it doesn't fit in my scheme there. Alrighty, let's see what this is. Works. Okay, I showed you the teal. That's what we're gonna use, and this is Quinac, quinacridone, nickel, azo gold. Pretty. Never disappoint, especially with teal. Go away, dirt thing. This is gilded. Gilded with big old booger in it. That's what you get from leftover paints. Did I get it? Not sure. Be careful when I put it on. This is a really pretty gold. I think that's my favorite of the TLP golds. There, what else do we have? It's Ore and Harvest Gold. Is there another one? I don't remember. Oh, hi Jody. Hi Rose. Hi Carla. Oh, my favorites are here. Where was I? Moving a little slow. Okay, so we had gilded. And then I'm gonna show you Vinyasa, which is for my friend Sarah Taylor. So that's supposed to be almost like her Charvin Indigo paint. I don't think it's really comparable. Sorry, Billy. But it's still a beautiful dark grayish blue. So I'm totally on board with that. And then there's mine. See this? Boogers on it? Yep. I might have to. Boogers and Bubbles. Boogers and Bubbles, great band name. Okay, this is Cottontail, because the bunny fly. All right, Vinyasa, Cottontail. And then let's do the fluorescent dude. Sorry, I can't find a clean stick. There you go. I know Leslie's going out of business, but her stir sticks, I gotta say, were the best. Color Art, sorry. And this is Nova Paints. All right, let's see. Okay. I have to open a new container of pillow paint. So I use the PPG Multi Pro from Home Depot. It's this guy. And it's the white and pastel base. Yeah, clean stick. Clean sticks is overrated. Want to see something, Bill? Totally overrated. No, what I actually do is, so every time I use one, put them back in my yogurt glasses, and then most of them you can just, usually it's my Sunday where I just stand here, either watch football or put music on, whatever. And then I clean my sticks and containers, and most of them you can just peel off like this. But if you used a cell activator, let me find one like this. Carla, thank you. You don't have to do that. Thank you. So you can take that off to a certain, not great. Now I wanted to show you that it doesn't work, and it works. What the heck? Usually you can take off the cell activator as easy as the two paints. Oh, there. Like there. This I can't get off. So sometimes I have thick paints that I could not use or forgot to use, did not want to use. And then I put paint on these, let it dry, and then peel it off, and the cell activator comes right off of it. Yeah, that's that. Let me open this guy. So this is gonna be a good experiment. I opened this can 4 weeks ago. I bought it 6 months ago. 4 weeks ago is a lie. It's probably more 8 weeks ago. And the paint was thin, SF. So I couldn't use it. And my theory, if you watched my videos before, and sometimes I usually say it in the live videos because that's my gift to you. Let me get a stick. My theory is that when you buy pillow paint, and you can, not all of them have a date on top when it's been made or filled, canned, I don't know how you call it. And I always go for the ones that have been made in the past, far in the past. The older they are, is my theory, the thicker the paint is. So every time I get a fresh container, and let's say the date on it, it was 2 months ago, that usually is thin, and I leave it, I age my pillow paint, don't open it, just leave it in the container, and it will thicken up over time. So, and this one, I can already tell, oh, it's not, it makes me drool. This is a good one. Sorry. It's a good sign. When you make me drool, that's a good sign. Okay, so let me show you. Let me get you down. There, can you see? It's yeah, it's hard to see, I guess, because it's a feel thing. When I stick my stick into the paint container, I can feel it immediately. I know exactly. Also, a very good indicator is this. It's just standing there. Even if I move it, standing upright. Okay, so that's my little trick. Don't tell anyone. It's our little secret. Okay. Age your pillow paint. Yeah, so this was open, I'm guessing 2 months ago. Closed it back up, let it sit, and now it's perfect. Yay. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Putting this guy on. It's from Shuline, Shurline. I seen it on Amazon. I bought them in my local hardware store. I've seen them in Home Depot. Please go to your local hardware store rather than Amazon or Home Depot. If they don't have it, you got my permission to do Amazon or Home Depot. Okay. Jordi Rosa. My pillow was great a couple months ago, way too thick now. Is it because it's colder? Yes. Temperature is a big, big, biggie. The warmer it is, the thinner your paint gets. The colder it is, the thicker your paint is. So I have a problem in the summer. Winters for me are just perfect. Everything is great. Abby, how many gallons of paint did you use this year? Darn. So I can't say. I have to, I guess I can look up all my receipts from Home Depot. That's very interesting to know. A bain-marie, yeah. I would rather do like a heating pad maybe. Like wrap it around if you have an electrical heating pad. But then I would also put a heater in your room. So the problem that you might get is your room is cold. You heat up your paint and then it will be painted in a cold room. So I think I'd rather have the whole room to a certain temperature along with the paint. I know that's hard to do for some, but it's the same for me in the summer. I thought about getting a fridge for my paints so I can paint in the summer, but then it will dry in this hot environment and that might cause problems. Try it out though and let me know. Katja, hallöchen. Claudia. If you have to thicken, what's best to use? That's a tough one. So I did use gel gloss before, but that can get really expensive. The best thing is, like I said, now I thicken these up by just letting them sit closed for weeks. I'm guessing that what I figured so far was that about 6 months old cans are thicker. Just a theory. Okay, let me paint. I don't know how to do this. I wonder if I scraped my last live one, because, whoa. This is scraped. It's a 16 by 20. sounds better. Fits on my baby spinner. 15% off right now until supplies last. Alrighty poo, let me put my iPad out of the way. Let's put the apple shot out of the way. My studio is a mess. I really need to. Everything is okay. Let's paint. Still a mess though. Okay. Oops. Let me flip you around. And then let me see. Probably have to do this. Sorry if don't get. Just realized that my tripod is not working. Darn it. I have to put you on this guy and then adjust the spinner. Hi, Mike. Okay, should be fine. Oh, I need my gallons of paint to maybe get you closer. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, then you're the best. Oh, this is good. Oh. See, I'm doing it again. So, and I don't stir my pillow paint too much, just so it looks like a homogenic. Homogenic, is that a German word? Or do you know what I mean? You guys crack me up. Okay, so this is my pillow paint. So I want to do some sections, like solid color that's interrupted with the power blow, splatter blow, whatever you want to call it, and interrupt these patches of color. Not sure if that makes sense. I'll start with my QNAG, and I just make, how about I make shapes? Kind of like, I know they will expand. And there is the dog that wants to come inside. I missed her. She didn't bark today or anything. Okay, that's så nickel is så god. Hello, Helga. Come on in. No yelling at me, though. All right, I will have two panes kind of on the bottom. How about we do something like this? go. All right, then we'll add the vinyasa. We'll add the cottontail. And then let's put the gilded on there, somewhere in here. That might have been a little bit too much. Okay. I have a white cell activator, black, and also gold. And I think I would like to splatter some first. I love it when they become like fine lines. And I do use the cell activator for the splattering because it won't expand. You will see those colors here that I put on first will grow, while the cell activator, its purpose is to sink down. So it will rather sink down than expand. And that's what I want from my splatters. And then I'm gonna do the gold too. Might look a little bit too much, but actually this will, I think, be good. All right, and then this is my black cell activator. Do I want white? Maybe. Let's put it on. Okay, now I will start blowing, and I will start with blowing into the middle, expand this a little bit, and then pick one direction and give it a blow in that direction. It's gonna be interesting for you to see. I'm gonna take my glasses off. There. It's all over my face. In my mouth. I'm not gonna show you. So I assume that I blew straight down. More down than sideways. That's why this is basically just gray. It's because the paint, I went so deep that the pillow paint mixed with the other colors, especially with black, I guess. So, not great. Okay, this bubble here has cell activator on top. Do you see that? Probably not. Oh, that's gonna be the one. See, there's purple, pink underneath. So I think also that my Australian Floetrol is starting to get bad. And the reason I'm thinking that is those cells are tiny. That's usually the first indicator of you might want to switch to a different bottle. Which is sad because I just opened that one a few weeks ago. All right, I want more. This is a lot of splatter. I don't see any of the vinyasa other than in this little round. Nickel laser gold came out a lot. There's still some cottontail. Well, what am I gonna do? I might just add stuff here. This might actually be a little bit too thick. Maybe they're all a little thick. Okay, this is gilded. And then I'm going to give it a good old, another good old blow. Let's do this again. Was a good idea to take the glasses off. I'm going to do this again. Oh, all right. See, now I'm all chickeny about it. Okay, now we have a big old blob of blobs and some splatters. Oh well, told you I'm rusty. Let's see what this will bring us. So my plan actually was to have more solid more solids like this. Like something that expanded. Maybe I should have made it bigger. Well, we'll see. We're doing, you know. All I know is I love splatters. Give it a baby spin, you say? Louder, I can't hear you guys. What should I do? All right. Liking it. And now it's all about keeping the flow. I know that in some techniques, what you do is go from one corner back to the middle, to the next corner, middle, corner, middle, corner. With this though, I mean, you can still do it, but I want to be a little bit more in charge of what's happening. And that's why I stop and stare a lot. Sometimes it's not all about just covering your canvas. It's more, where's the balance? Where's the flow? Where can we open up things? Kind of like in real life. Yeah. I'll give this another spin once I have it. There's some really interesting stuff happening here. This is so what I like about this is, yes, it's mainly gray, but it reveals those colors here. That's very cool, right next to it. Let's see what it does. Okay. It's almost like it's too many splatters. What do you think? I think I will go back up because I don't want to lose this guy. This is really cool. Splatters here became a little bit too muddy and indistinct, undistinct, I don't know, less defined. I will move it back this way. So always important to see where your mass of paint is. And right now mine is right there. So I'm using this to move this over here to give this like a longer shape. Yeah. Yeah, not sure. Not sure at all. So this shape has gotten a little weird. QNAC, dear Katja, is quinacridone nickel azo gold. That's the name of the paint that is discontinued. But it's this color here. And it turns from like a poopy brownish orange into like a bright yellow, very gradienty. Not sure. Whoop. This does not make me drool, guys. Still not moving. Okay. I'm usually going for the rule of thirds. So I visualize a grid on my canvas. And my composition will either be lined up, no. Oh, those words, they don't come easy to me. So I line up my composition with those grids. That could be, there is a line, there is a line, there's the line, there's the line. It's either a focal point on those intersections, the focal point on one of the lines, focal point in one of the spaces. There's a lot of interpretation, and you, in the end, do your own. but it helps me to visualize something that I can, you know, orientate myself. Let's see. I will give it one more spin and then call it good. Hi, Louise. How's the bears doing? Yes, this is a 16 by 20. Not too shabby. Yes, lots of splatters. I probably could live with a little bit less. Putting some paint on this corner. I think I could do one more turn on the spinner. Oops, darn. Let's splatter some pillow paint into my vinyasa. Yup. Like it. Yes. Love the crazy colors in combination with the more muted vinyasa and cottontail. Let's see where we can see it. So there's the vinyasa. Cottontail is a lot in this here. It's partly mixed with a pillow paint, which is not super positive, but let's see. There's some in these cells. Gilded is beautifully with beautiful with the vinyasa. I like it a lot. There's some of the cottontail here. But yeah, most of it got eaten by the pillow paint. So this white here, like I said, that was my first splatter blow, and that was, let me get you down. So yeah, that was my first splatter blow, and this white is all pillow paint. So this will not dry perfect. Can you already see how it breaks a little bit? I have to flip you around again. There we go. Yeah. This guy. Awesome. Dankeschön, Louise. Louise. So I love this fluorescent magenta and the teal. I mean, a classic combination. There's all the splatters. Yes, a little bit too much. And then this here, I think this is vinyasa showing through. Well, guys, I've done better, but it's all right. Like I said, it's been a while. Let me flip you around. Oh, that's my hand. Do you have any questions before I go? Yes, Lynn, I could definitely enhance that a little bit. It's actually a good idea. I think I can already see it. Well, what can I say? I'm gonna let it dry. And I'll show it to you next week. Oh, Amber, I was just ready to say goodbye. Oh, yeah, you take Kitty to bed. All right, I don't see any questions. Oh yeah, Michael's has 70% off on canvases. Go get them. Bye. Love you guys. Oh. Yeah, it was all over my face, especially my mouth. See you soon. Bye-bye.